I get used to this live stream here on my phone. I haven't done this for a while, but check it out, guys. Behind me in the city, it snowed here in Seattle last night. If you look on that ledge, look how much snow that is. That's like 2 or 3 inches of snow that we got last night. Looks pretty cool. Snow everywhere. If you look, they just snow shoveled that parking lot down there. But looks pretty cool, huh? And Bitcoin is breaking out right now as we speak. It just went from $49,000 all the way up to about 51 where we were yesterday. The more times we go up and hit those levels of Bitcoin, the more likely we are to break out and go to new all-time highs. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at price targets that we see that it breaks out at. And we are going to be talking about when we're going to see an all-time high for Bitcoin. So I know a lot of you are stuck in this little slump that we've been having in the last couple of weeks with Bitcoin. It is ready to end. We are ready to get out of this bear trend now and move back into our bull run and finish it off. Guys, and I don't think it's going to last much longer. I think they're trying to trick us into making us think that the market is going to extend by at least a month or two. And so I'm not going to fall for that. So what I want to show you guys over here is some price targets that I have here for my Bitcoin. And just what it's looking like right now. So let me just get this up on the screen here. And we will discuss. So I haven't done a mobile live stream in a long time, and the reason I decided to do it today is just because of the video that I'm doing and everything that is going on. So in crypto, let's turn this over to Bitcoin because Ethereum is even recovering today as well. So let's go check this out. And let me flip you around here. There we go. Okay, as you see right now, Bitcoin just blasted up above $50,891. Actually, I might use my other computer because it is freaking amazing. Hold on, my cat. Get the birdies, Ren. Get the birdies, Ren. Get the birdies, Ren. Get them. If he does it again, we'll be watching. Get the birdies, Ren. Get the birdies. We'll catch him. We'll catch him one of these days doing it. Get the birdies, Ren. Get them. Get the birdies, Ren. Get the birdies. Get them, buddy. Get the birdies, Ren. Get them. He saw me. It's over now. It's funny. Okay. So, this is what we're looking at right now for Bitcoin. Look at that breakout. Look. Oh my God, it broke out from, where's the stupid thing? Okay, there it is. It broke out from under, look where we were, guys. We were basically at the, what is this moving average right here? The 100 daily moving average. We just used that as support right here. So things are looking really good for Bitcoin. We're above a lot of our key resistance levels. That's on the hour. Now let's try to move this to the daily so we can really get an overview of what is going on right now with Bitcoin and crypto right now. What the heck is going on, right? So we had this massive breakout right here the other day. Then we, come down a little bit, and now we're starting to break out again with the Santa rally and everything that happened with that right here. Now we are moving on. That actually happened before Christmas because this was actually our Christmas candle right here. This was, well, yeah, because it isn't quite 5 o'clock yet. So this is still the, wait, is this the Christmas candle? Are we still on? No, that's December 26th. Okay, right here. Yeah, it says December 25th right there. So that's the Christmas candle. The Christmas candle. And so where are we going to go from here? That's the question, right? And so we need to find these price targets. Okay, so now where is this going? Well, guys, we have an ascending triangle right here. We had it from right here to right there and it broke out. See this ascending triangle that I told you right here? It actually broke out to the upside, guys, to this. Look how high it went. And now we have another ascending triangle, both from, hold on, sorry, I gotta grab this thing, from over here all the way at the very bottom. We could put it right like here, and then bring it all the way to the top up here. And then boom, we have another ascending triangle, which means we are on a continuation pattern for Bitcoin. Look at this. So I'm going to do it at the top of the candle because that's where I always do it. And then boom, we have another ascending triangle. Yes. So things are looking amazing for Bitcoin going into the future. And where are we going to go, guys? That's the thing. Where is this going to take us into the future? I want to know what you guys think in the comments. I know there's nobody actually on the live stream right now. I guess this kind of proves that they limit my channel a little bit because, well, you can't, this thumbnail isn't very good either, though. That's the problem, the thumbnail. I was trying to show the city of Seattle's landscape in the snow, but it kind of did the opposite. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with all of that, but yeah, for sure. If you guys are new to the channel, just know that these ascending triangle breakout price targets are really normally pretty spot on. And let's see, can I put you like that for a second? Nope. I'm just gonna have to flip you around and bring you with me. What's up, guys? So I just wanted to show you guys the snow again. It really snowed here in Seattle. That's what I was trying to show in the thumbnail, but it didn't come out that well. As you see, there is snow everywhere. It was like 3 inches of snow the day after Christmas. Like, I went to bed last night. I was talking to my sister. She's like, "You have snow up there?" And I was like, "No." And then boom, now my sister doesn't have to go to work. She was hoping she didn't have to, so that's pretty good. But I do my job every day. Look at that beautiful, beautiful city. I mean, God, just look what God does to our city. He makes it look beautiful like that. I mean, look at all that snow. It just makes everything look clean. Just looks nice and fresh. I love it. So I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Bitcoin is doing amazing things. I really think I'm going to stick by, guys, and I want you to be careful of February. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. February could be our detrimental month to all of us if we're not careful, because I'm not going to lose 90% of my altcoin money. So I'm going to get out just in case on about January 30th. I'm serious. I'm out of crypto for at least a month. I know I could miss out on big gains if February is a big month, but I'd rather miss out on big gains than lose a lot of money. So that's what I'm talking about here. We're looking at the Bitcoin price. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I almost shut my phone off on you on accident. That's why I don't like touching my phones. Like every time I do, I go to the power settings. But anyway, let's get this here. So we are on the daily. And if you look, we are having a nice ascending triangle. And if this breaks out just like it did here, just like we said right here, and it did break out to the upside, that's when we had the massive move to the up. You can actually still see the ascending triangle that I created right here before, and we're in the same thing right now. I know it all looks kind of messy because it's all of my trades and all of my stuff just down there still, so I know it looks a little bit off, but yeah, everything's legit. We were thinking it was an ascending triangle right here, but it was just too short, so it's actually extended us out, and now we're at a crucial breakout point. So it broke below the resistance here, but then broke back up, and we're actually testing, or actually support, and we're testing our resistance right here to move on and actually go up and touch these levels next. So the next price target is going to be this. This is what I was telling you, the next price target. 50. How come it won't zoom in on that? $52,495. Even pressing on it doesn't do anything. Like, no, or old phones, if you press on an area, it zooms to that area. Why doesn't this one? Oh, well, it zooms like that. 52, but it's still blurry. Okay, let's go to where it's not blurry and then zoom in. Ooh. Okay. So anyway, it's 52,495. Geez, that thing's hard to use. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, you can see up my nose. Oops. Let's get this out of here. Dang it. What is going on here, guys? I need help. Okay, never mind. I got it. All right. So basically today is just kind of like a fun little after Christmas live stream. I can't even look into the camera. The way that they have my phone set up with live streams, it's like if I'm not looking directly into the camera, I'm not looking at you guys. It looks like I'm looking way over there. Look, I'm actually looking at the screen, but it looks like I'm looking way over there. But if you haven't subscribed and liked to this content, because this is actually the worst video I've ever made, and it'll probably go viral, because I noticed the crappier my video, the better it does. Oh my gosh. So maybe this one will go viral. Okay, so I'm just having a good time over here. I don't care. So it looks like we actually broke out right here, guys. You see that? We get closer. It looks like we actually broke out of this ascending triangle. So yeah, we did. I got closer there. Look at that. 51,249. We broke out, guys. We are on our way up. And that, let's look at the volume. Hold on. Where's the volume? We need to look at some volume and see if we're actually breaking out right now, or if this is just a, kind of like, just kidding. We were going to think we were breaking out, but we weren't. So let's get the RSI out here and let's really look and see how much volume we have. Or the RSI isn't going to help. I need the volume. Volume. There we go. There we go. Ah, that volume, man. I was missing that. Whew. Jeez. Okay, we got our volume back. Nice. So, I wonder, do you guys like these live streams on my phone? They're kind of janky, aren't they? But look, we just broke out of this ascending triangle right here. So, how much volume is it? Well, not a whole lot. We have more than yesterday, though, already. We have until 5 o'clock to get all that volume to come in. So if we can break above, stay above this area, and even go up and possibly touch one of these things up here, then we're going to be good to go. We need to break above these moving averages at 54,000, 52,000, 52,000. We have 961 volume. That's a lot of Bitcoin, 961, but not enough. We need more. We need a confirmation breakout. So we're going to need some more volume. Yeah. And then the RSI is actually starting to get up into the middle areas. Look at this. So we're done being undersold. Now, people weren't buying here because they thought we were going down. Well, guys, this proves right here we're done. We are done with the bottom. We're going up now, guys. Yeah, we could reverse, but how many times in the past has that happened? We start going up and then it just reverses and goes back down. I mean, come on, let's be real, guys. We have to take into consideration where we are in this bull market. This isn't like we're at $10,000 in 2020. We're basically at $50,000 in almost 2022 now. So let's get a little perspective of where we're at, and then it's going to help us to decide, yeah, these things are breaking out. I see that right now. That's almost a confirmed breakout to me. If we go a little bit higher and see a little bit more volume, I would call this as a breakout. And we're going to go up and test those $52,000 to $54,000 levels like we've been trying to do all along. And now we're finally hopefully going to hit those and tear past them. Especially today is Sunday. This is a huge day for crypto and a huge day for our close. So if we can get a nice giant close, and if we can get above one of those or two of those resistance moving averages and break above and sustain some growth, this is going to be the major catalyst that sends us into the next portion of the bull market. And that is what I've been telling you guys the last couple of days. Now we have to watch and make sure for price target breakouts, but when they do, it's time to pedal to the metal. Maybe start thinking about getting into some altcoins. Think about what price you're going to sell your Bitcoin at, and these things, how you're going to exit this bull market when it comes to an end, guys. We are basically in the last inning. If we're playing baseball, this is the ninth inning. We are down to the last stretch. It is all tied up. Bases are loaded. We have the biggest batter up next. Okay. So it's either a strikeout or a grand slam. There's no in between. So we're gonna get it or we're gonna not get it. That's it. And to know that, we have to keep our eye on certain levels like these. Well, my phone, despite being the best phone with the best camera, it actually is the worst phone with the worst camera. But basically, our breakout price target is 52,000. If we get to 52,000, our breakout price is awesome. So, yeah, things are all looking good for crypto and Bitcoin alike. So if you have any questions, guys, now is the time to ask me. I'm just going to show you guys the price for a minute. Look at that. We had a breakout from 49 back up to 51,000. Stupid camera doesn't know how to zoom in on these things that I point to. So whatever, guys. I'm sorry that I have a bad camera with the best phone. It doesn't make sense to me. I think they sold me the worst phone and pretended it was a good one. All right. So now I want to talk about a couple of things. I want you guys, if you've never watched my channel before, I want to challenge you to go into the past of my channel and find a couple of breakout price targets that I've hit. I have hit at least 50 to 60 breakout price targets. And that's why when people just see my channel for the first time, they're like, oh, he's saying it's going to blast off. And well, go check my background before you say that, guys, because I have been notoriously right and like freakily right. I called Bitcoin the very first time we went to 60,000. I called the $60,000 Bitcoin exactly, like 2 weeks before. I was a week off, but I called it exactly. Then I called a retracement to 42,000. It went to 43,000 and then back up. And then same with the graph. I called it from 63 all the way to $1.30. Cardano, I called the $2 Cardano before it ever hit $2 before. I have had so many price targets that I've hit right on the nose. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. But if you don't know my channel, you've never actually seen those. So please, I challenge you to go into the past and look for those and see if I'm legit or not, just by my past videos. So my new love is ICP, and the graph, of course, has always been my love, but my new one is ICP. Look at all that snow, guys. I just wanted to show you that. That's what the thumbnail was about, is Seattle in the snow. That's downtown Seattle. You can't see the Space Needle because it's way over there, but that is Seattle. I live on the hill, so you can basically see everything except water, right? That's the only thing. You can't see water there. But I really think Bitcoin is going to go to a really high price fast. They're not going to give a lot of people chances to buy at $60, $70, $80,000. They're going to make you buy at either 50,000 or 100,000. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the sentiment, because Bitcoin's all about sentiment, guys. You know that. It's all about how I feel, how you feel, and how everybody else feels about it, because it's a futures thing. Like all of Bitcoin is basically on projection of what it could be. Now it does have real value now because of institutional and it being a hedge against inflation, but we're still moving out of that area where Bitcoin is more fictitious than it is real. Now we're getting into Bitcoin is more real than fictitious, right? And we're getting out of that narrative where Bitcoin is only used for black market stuff and illegal. Well, I'm telling you, I've never used Bitcoin for anything illegal, and I've had a lot of fun and done a lot of good things with Bitcoin. So I think it's mainly used for good now, and that's what they wanted. They wanted more people to use it. So when you have an item that is very attractive for criminals, and then you don't have a lot of people that are interested or don't know about it at the time, of course the criminals are going to flock to it. But now that there's more regulation and there's more crypto and more people in the industry and more people interested in it, it's going to be less attractive for those criminals. It's going to be less and less. The more regulation, the more there's just scrutiny and eyes and security and all of those things that crypto has to offer won't be affecting it anymore, because we're out of that mindset of unknown danger. Because that's what we, as humans, anything unknown to us is dangerous. So let's just show them every corner of Bitcoin. You want to see how it was made? You want to see how it works? You want to see where we're going? It's all open. There's no, so how could it be a criminal if it's out in the open? Criminals hide everything they do. Bitcoin is the opposite of that. It is open for everybody to see everything. So that's the good thing about it. Of course, criminals can use anything. They could use gold, they could use dollar, but Bitcoin now has moved past that stigmata. It's moved past the China thing. That's one thing I didn't say in my 2021 video that I'd planned on, is the whole China ban thing. Well, we're out of that now. So any news FUD that comes from China anymore should not affect us in a big way. Like Evergrande, yeah, that's bad for them, but technically it shouldn't affect Bitcoin. I mean, come on, they basically took their ball and went home. You don't get to get your ball back in the game. You don't get a batter up when you take your ball and go home. So that's the thing, they shouldn't be able to control, and they don't. So that's the thing, as we move more into a solidified economy, like digital economy and Web3, virtual reality, all of that. Imagine virtual reality in the blockchain. Okay, did I say that? Yes. So imagine futures trading on the blockchain, like for oil and other commodities than crypto. So there's a wide world for crypto that hasn't been even tapped yet. Let's move, because it either shows me or the outside. So my phone is weird like that. But I think if we just kind of go the path we're going, and I might not agree with a lot of the crypto influencers, guys, but they're vital. Each one of us, the Moon, all of those other channels, Cryptos R Us, he's one of the most important because he has positivity. That is the best thing that I like about George. No matter what is going on, George is always positive, and I can learn a thing or two from that. And I am. Actually, that's one of my main focuses on my channel now, is being positive. I, as a person, am always a challenger. That's probably why I ended up in this space, because I challenge everything. I always have my whole life. I am a challenger. And so if somebody challenges me to do something and it hits me somewhere, you know, and it sticks, I go after it. And that's what happened with crypto. I saw, man, I'm good at this. Man, I could actually help people do this. Man, I'm really good at this. And so that's why I'm doing this, not just to be some shiller that loads up on bags of crypto and then goes and tells you about it, waits for all of you to buy in, and then sells my bags. Heck no, dude. When I'm selling it, I'm making a video. Guys, hey, I'm selling right now. This is when we take our money. This is when we take our profits. We didn't do all this to lose money. We did it to make money, and then boom. So that's why it's important to subscribe to the channel and be here for these. You know, you might see a video and you're like, well, I don't really like this video. But then you see another one, you're like, wow, okay, this video is pretty good. So not all my videos are going to be 100% the best. But if you aren't subscribed, you might miss one of the best videos that you need. So I've had a couple of videos that were absolutely cannot miss. And then there's some where, you know, like I even was like, okay, I'm sorry that I did that to you guys. But other than that, you know, these videos are very important. The whole reason I did this was to show people that they can do the same thing. Not that I'm better than you. Oh, look, my trades are better than yours. Look how I called it. That isn't where I'm going. I'm going, look at my trade. Maybe if you're in a position to do the same thing, we can make money together. I don't get nothing for it except to see somebody else that might be struggling to get some money in their pocket. That's it. That was my original objective, why I made this channel. Because I was making money, I was good at it, I could help other people. So if you guys know how to get that out more to people, that is the objective of this channel, is to show people how to make money with their crypto trades. Not just like what BitBoy and altcoin, I'm not trying to steal what they say, make money in crypto. Yes, that's the point, right? But I'm going to show you from even a person with not a lot of money. I don't have millions of dollars, but I still make a nice profit off of crypto. And that's the thing. You don't have to be a millionaire to make a good profit or become a millionaire in crypto. That's one thing I want to tell you. You could be the next Ben Armstrong. You could be the next The Moon, going from a grocery store clerk to a multi-million-dollar crypto analyst. For real, if you want. I mean, you don't have to do that, but I mean, you can. Crypto has opened doors that some people that would probably never succeed other than a grocery store clerk or whatever, McDonald's flipping burgers like I used to do. Well, not McDonald's. Where did I work? Subway. I never worked at McDonald's. Isn't that funny? But I worked at Subway. I worked at Domino's. I worked at Pizza Hut. But now I don't have to do that because there's something that actually uses my mental acuity and is good. So that's what I'm just trying to tell you guys, that you don't have to settle. If you want something more out of your life, you can get it. And I'm proof of that, because I could have just settled and been happy in my situation, lived here for the rest of my life, never did anything. What up, bro? But I decided to make something of myself, to do something with my life, instead of just rotting away in my apartment here. Good view. So I'm gonna, take everything that I learned. I'm gonna pass it on to you guys. I have the best team behind me, which I couldn't have done this without my team. Honestly, like I could have made subscribers on here, but I don't know if I mentally could have lasted without my team. So they've kept me going when I've had hard times. They've picked me up when I was down. And yeah, so I appreciate my team. And we are just going to have a good year. We're going to see Bitcoin go up to higher price targets. We're going to see Ethereum go to almost 6,000 bucks. We're going to see some littler projects grow a lot this next coming year. Even in a bear market, that's where some of the biggest project growths are, because they're not so much concerned about the price as the future of the project in a bear market. So that's what a lot of the guys in internet computer, they're looking for a quick buck. And I've noticed that with the people that are in internet computer, they thought they could get in and get rich really quick, which you can get rich on internet computer, but it's going to take a few years. Unless you already are rich. I mean, if you put in millions now, yes, you could become even more rich. But if you're someone who has not lived a rich lifestyle yet, you can put money away. Now, it's probably going to take years. Now, it could happen before then, but if you're really in it for the long haul, you could change your life. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it away. I am for 8 years. So no matter what happens at the end of that 8 years, I have whatever the ICP is worth. And if it doesn't end up being worth anything, it's only about $1,000 that I'm out. I could either become rich off of $1,000 or it could go to zero, which I don't think it's ever going to go to zero. I think ICP has a really good future. So exactly. It's the long term. And I know we butt heads on some of the ways we think about ICP, but I think we have met in the middle now and we kind of agree, where it's heading. And, a lot of people were concentrating on the price, and which I understand. Crypto is not just about, like, I didn't get in crypto to support a project. I get in crypto to make money. But then you get into crypto and you realize if you actually are in it to support the project, that it actually benefits you more, because then you can start staking. You can talk good. So imagine if 1,000 people were to talk bad about ICP all at once. That's all anybody across the whole web is going to hear. And that's all they do here, because I'm one of the only people, and you now, talking good about ICP. And I don't understand why. Well, I kind of do. I know it's like the $750 all the way down. But if you look at Bitcoin, that was the best point I ever made. If you look at Bitcoin in the first year, and I said this on a Reddit post, and I have to say it on video. If you look at Bitcoin the very first couple of years, it was nothing. It was worth pennies. Pennies. Nothing. So imagine what internet computer price is on that journey. If you wait 11 years, because Bitcoin went from worth pennies 11 years ago to almost $60,000 now. So imagine if you give internet computer the same leeway that Bitcoin was given, and the same time to grow and build a community and show what it has to offer. Imagine where it can go from there. That's where I'm at. So I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at down the road. I'm not looking at tomorrow or the next day, because even if I wanted to, I couldn't sell my ICP tomorrow or the next day because they're locked up, right? So anyway, this is more about Bitcoin, and I just wanted to touch on that a little bit just to show you a little bit of my opinion on that. Now, if you just on the RSI, we're actually starting to go back up. The volume is getting really good, and I should have waited till right before 5 o'clock, because look, we were above and now we're back below that breakout. That's why I was like, we need volume, and then we need to close above that level, and it would be better to actually do it on the actual moving averages, these things right there. But it doesn't look like we're going to go all the way up to, well, we might. Okay, so it's only at 52,000. That's not actually that bad. 52,579. And then we have 52,787. So we could blast up. As you see, every time we start to get close to these levels, it just sends us back down because we don't have enough volume to confirm a breakout. And we're on the middle on the RSI, so it's not oversold or undersold. So we just got to break over those barriers. Once we come out of that, we're going to be good, guys. So I'm not going to make this a long video. That's about it. I just wanted to kind of talk with you guys, see where your head is, let you know where I'm at, and where I think Bitcoin's going. I think Bitcoin's going to break out of this, and I think we're going to see about a 54,000 to a $55,000 Bitcoin. That's where I've always said. And did I say that last weekend or for this weekend? One of the weekend. It was either last weekend, and if I did say it last weekend, I was wrong. It didn't go to 54. No, it wasn't last weekend that I said that. It was this weekend. I think by this weekend we might go to 54. But this level right here of resistance is really holding us back. So we just need a breakout. We need some volume, and at 5 o'clock. So we'll know in 2 hours, guys. All right. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.